is I'm typing SPRO. SPRO I'm typing because we have to go for the module pool program. SAP reference IMG, and I'm going to the usual path, personnel management, personnel administration, customizing user interface, customizing Earlier we used customizing procedures, but now I'm going for customizing user interfaces. You can see here, okay, let me go. Customizing user, you can see here, change screen modifications. Change screen modifications. I'm going to this node, change screen modifications. Here, what I'm doing is, you can maintain, our requirement is to go for legal person. We have seen the requirement here. Scenario we are seeing. For example, legal person is grayed out. I want to hide. Personal sub area mandate, non-mandatory, I want to make it mandatory. Payroll area mandatory, I want to make it non-mandatory. So what we can do is, we have to go for organizational assignment screen, meaning we have to go for info type 1. Info type 1 is 0001. So you want to look for MP 0001 and the standard screen 00. That's what you want to look for. So you are looking for MP 0001 and 00. This is a standard one. For example, this is MP. There are many. For example, MP 00. For example, 00500. This is one. And various screen numbers are also, you can see, 2200, 2209, 2300, 2400, 3000. All these the screen numbers also, you can see it here. Many other screens you can see here. We are working with the standard screen. So we have seen that there are 3 screens: backend screen 1000, user interface screen 2000, list screen 3000. These things we have seen. So you are interested in 2000 screen because that is what the screen we are interacting with. Though the scenario what we are taking is for the interactive screen, meaning you are interested in 2000. So what I should do, I should look for 0001 and give me 1 second. So you have to look for MP 0001 because info type 1 you have to look for 00 and screen is 2000. So you can look for that one, or you can click on position. You can type MP what is required 0001 is required organizational assignment info type and 00. This is 00 standard ones. Screen required is 2000 screen and click enter. So this is the one you are looking for. Here MP00 is, this is not what you are looking for because it is 0000. This is the one 0001 and 00 at last. Same thing is also here and screen also same 2000, but which one to go for? You can see variable key is blank. So you can go for variable key. You can go for variable key is blank, meaning this is the feature. We have used many features like numker feature and other features we have used. And this is also a feature P0001. So this is the standard one. So what I will do is I will select this and go for this copy as, and I will go for what I will do is you can change the view you can change. How will you maintain? You can go for this feature P0001 feature and click on this one. It is going to the feature P0001 feature. I'm clicking on change. The logic is maintained with T class. T class logic, transaction class logic is maintained, which is fine with me. So I will go with A or B or T. A you have to go because it's master data and time data, not applicant data. We are not going because we are doing in the PA module. So I will go with A. I'm expanding this A. Country wise logic is maintained. If that is okay with you, you can maintain. Otherwise, you can change. I'll go with country, which is fine with us for now. 40 India. You can go with another value is there. Either you can delete or directly you can override the value. For example, I'm typing 28 and click on transfer. Meaning whatever the screen modifications you are doing, we are based on country wise, and you can activate. Logic is maintained country wise because, for example, for America, US employee social security number SSN is required. In India, SSN is not required. You may maintain 185 like Aadhaar card, PAN card, something you can maintain, but SSN not required for Indian employee, for example. So I am basing my logic based on the countries like Germany, Canada, US, India, like that. I'm maintaining. You can activate and go back. You can go back once again, which is throwing error because we have modified the feature. So what I will do is I will maintain, for example, here variable key 28, and you can see all these fields are grayed out. I will hit on enter. It is active for input now. So we can see that one by one we maintained triple zero one, double zero one, double zero two, 2 3 4 5 like this. And this is nothing but the table that we talked about, P0001 table. These are the fields, bookers, works, costal. These are the fields. And we are talking about You are talking about legal person. That's what our scenario is. Your scenario is a legal person. So legal person, what I am doing is, these things we can see: personal area, organizational unit. But before that, you have to understand these columns, all these columns. First column is nothing but the standard column. This is mandatory column. Second one is mandatory column. This is non-mandatory column. This is you are restricting the output. Output you are restricting. This is the hide column, hide, and this is the initialization. Standard, whatever is maintained for at a field level can be maintained as a standard. Mandatory field meaning you can make it mandatory. This is non-mandatory. This is output, hide and initialization. So our requirement is legal person. Legal person we are not using. You are not using. So what I will do is I will these are radio buttons. Radio buttons meaning only one can be chosen at a time. Checkbox you can choose 1, 2, 3 also you can choose. More than one also you can choose. Radio button meaning you can choose only one. Not only here, anywhere in the world, any software. Radio button meaning you can choose only one from this group. For example, legal person, I want to hide. That is what your requirement is. So what I will do is I will click on hide. This is the hide column. So for legal person, I will select hide. So it is moving to here. Legal person is done. Next, personal sub area. Personal sub area is standard one. I will make it mandatory. Click on mandatory field. Business area. Legal person is grayed out, but that is fine. That is the standard behavior. Now I'm hiding it. Now business area also I want to hide. So what I will do is I will move it from here to hide. Here to hide. Then payroll area. Payroll area is a mandatory field, which is a standard, which selected as standard. What I will do is I'll make it non-mandatory. So I will select here for payroll area. I'm selecting this radio button, which is non-mandatory radio button.
చాడి లేడి చెడికి చెడికి చప్పల్ స్టాండ్.
So I'm clicking on this thing, payroll area. I'm making it mandatory. You can go down and here you can see work contract. We know that contract field is nothing but work contract. So work contract, drop down values you can choose. Trade union, other union you can choose. So I want to gray out. So I will select this field, out P field I will choose. Click on here. So in this classroom, we have taken a small scenario and we know how to do it. You can go with other work also, other fields also. If required, you can go with the other work. So these things you have to understand. Standard column, okay, optional column, and initialize other things you can do. And this much we have done. Then what I will do is I will remove this feature. You can remove this feature and you can hit on enter and you can save it. You can save it. This is what configuration we have done. I will go back and you can check. For example, you can check for any of the basic ones country wise, if you maintained or not. You can check parameters and other things. You can also check pinch feature and other features also you can check, because system is some logic is maintained. For example, features, I can directly go to P03 and I can maintain. For example, pinch feature I can maintain, and I can check logic if it's there or not. You can check, because while hiring it will be required, so I'm checking all these things. Pinch and numker, other things you can check. Let me check for India. Okay, directly company code wise we maintain, which is fine. So in addition to that, the other requirement that I did not type, but we have discussed in the notepad, during the notepad before, what we discussed is we have to enhance a field for supervisor position code, supervisor or manager position code. These things we are not doing because you will require ABAP skills for that. So I will skip that. We have taken this scenario only. Now what I will do is I'll go to PA40. I will try to hire and check. I will try to hire and check how it is working. So let me go for hire. Let me hire an employee and let's check how it is working out. Any employee, for example, I'm typing mn12 something. I'm typing any name you can type, and let me maintain the data, and let's see how it is working out. You can see here there is no legal person field here. Where is it? It's gone. Why it is gone? Because we have hidden it. Where is business area field here? It's gone because we have hidden it. From the standard screen. It's not visible. And personal sub area is a mandatory field. These three fields we have taken care of. Payroll area, if you remember earlier, if I did not enter anything, system would not save, because it's a mandatory field. You can see contract field was active for input. Now it is grayed out. This field is grayed out. You cannot select. I'm selecting this one. I'm hitting on enter, but it's not selecting because this is grayed out. Grayed out meaning you cannot select from the drop down and you cannot type anything. Contract field is there, but it is grayed out. Business area field was active for input. It is hidden. Now payroll area, earlier I used to type A1 or something. I had to type because it's a mandatory field. Now I'm not typing anything. I'm not typing anything. I'll try to save. Let's see if it is saving or not. Yeah, it is saving. Now it is going with saving, which is not a problem at all. Earlier it was not used to save. It was not saving earlier. Now it is. So what we have done is we have done with organizational assignment screen. You can do the same with other info type screens also similarly. Okay, so in the next class we will go ahead with other topics. Now this today the screen modification is over, and if you have questions we can discuss, otherwise you can meet tomorrow.
No questions, sir.
Okay, you can log in tomorrow.